Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, ShrimadBhagavatam412. As you may remember, Krishna knew that Arjuna was disguised as a yati, and he told his brother, no, don't let him hang out with our Subhadra. I do not think it's safe to keep him in the midst of any group of girls. Leave alone Subhadra. He seems to be a false yati. Balarama was beside himself with anger, and he said, Krishna, do not dare to talk like that about great people. Why should you assume that this man is false just because he is young? You're wrong. Look at the tejas on his face. Apologize to him. Krishna meekly stood by while Subhadra was summoned from inside and asked to be in charge of the yati. Krishna smiled as the yati tried not to show the desire in his eyes, which were half closed. The only way to make Balarama do what he had done was by telling him not to do so, and Krishna knew it only too well. He wanted his sister to marry his beloved friend Arjuna, and not the eldest Kaurava. Arjuna spent a very happy time in the palace gardens with his beloved Subhadra to attend to his wants. Soon she came to know that it was Arjuna who had come there in the form of a yati. When Krishna saw how things were, he arranged a great festival which had to take place outside the city. And when she came out of the fort, Arjuna carried away Subhadra to Indraprastha. Balarama was furious, and he wanted to pursue Arjuna and bring Subhadra back. Krishna told him that it was foolish to do so. Right from the beginning, I was against that yati staying in our gardens with Subhadra attending on him, said Krishna quietly, and Balarama shouted at him, saying, Krishna, do not try to deceive me with all this talk. You must have known all along that it was Arjuna. After pacifying his brother, Krishna said, nothing terrible has happened. My dear brother, she has married only a great hero. He is the son of your father's sister, and he is the mightiest archer in the world. A hero's sister should be the wife of a hero, and meet it is that Balarama's sister should have chosen his cousin as her lord. Rama was mollified by these words of his dear brother Krishna, and he went to Indraprastha later with Krishna and some other Yadavas with gifts and offerings for the bride and groom. 262. Shrutadeva and Bahulashva. In the kingdom of Videha there was a city by name Mithila, and here dwelt a Brahmin called Shrutadeva. He was famed for his devotion to Krishna. He was a wise man. He was ever contented, and he was a grihasta. He had that rare virtue of being satisfied with what he had. Every day he was able to get just enough food to keep body and soul together. And never once had he got more than that. And never once had he expressed a desire to get more. With what he got, he would satisfy his wants, and his wife and children followed his example. In the same city of Mithila lived the king of the country by name Bahulashva, who was a descendant of the great Rajarshi Janaka. This king was a great man, as great as Janaka, in the sense that he had no illusion of I and mine. He was noble, and he was also a great bhakta of Krishna. Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.